Hi, this is Dave Anderson with TNG. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had the chance to talk to some of our alumni about their time with TNG, and specifically about their job search, the tips, the tricks that worked for them, and some of the surprises they ran into. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, especially if you're a mid-career professional who is in their own job search, I hope you'll take a look. And if there's anything we can do, please visit us at www.tngindy.com. Jeff, what were some of the things that stand out for you in terms of what you learned as you were undergoing your job search? What were some of the kind of those aha moments or seminal moments in the process?
Um, I think there's probably a couple things that really jump out at me. The first one is probably around the process of going through a job search when you don't have a job. It's hard because rejection happens frequently, and you take it personally. And so I think the aha, which it took me a while to get it and understand it, was that, hey, sometimes it's just not you. It's just that there's you're not the best fit, and the company may not be the best fit for you. It goes both ways, and so we put a lot of worth on ourselves as it relates to our jobs. So our jobs oftentimes are a big part of what makes us. And for me, learning that and understanding that, hey, just because I didn't get something doesn't mean I'm not going to be great somewhere. And that took a while for me to get. So there's just because of the rejection that you receive, it's just an obvious place for people to go. And so that was a big learning for me. I think the second one was that again, time, just the time that it takes. Again, as I said, I went into it believing that a couple, 2 or 3 months. You always hear hey, it's a month for every $10,000 that you're going to earn in salary, whatever that algorithm is. But you don't ever believe that really will be you. You think that again, something's probably going to be right around the corner. And so just, appreciating and understanding the time that it takes, and the work that it takes. And so that is something that I think that I learned throughout the process. I'd say the aha that thankfully that I started from the very beginning, because I had a couple of people, mentors of mine, that told me from day one, treat your job search like a job. And I think many people have probably heard that. I took that fully to heart. I got up every morning at the same time I used to get up for my old job. I actually dressed up business casual, but I got dressed for work, and I went to work, and I had breakfast, and then I went to work just like I normally would. And I tried to treat it that way as much as I could. And probably the hardest thing for me to do during that time was actually take time off, and to give yourself the freedom to take a little bit of time off, because again, in my mind, I had to get a job. And until I got one, I wasn't going to be comfortable. And so that was probably a learning as well, was that, hey, you've got to take a break from it.